Well, hi guys, welcome back. It's Joy Borowicz with packet number 7. This card is going to be using the same folder that I used in the last one called Plaster Painting 3D. It had just come and when I was designing these cards, and so I had to use it. And I designed these separately from the virtual event, but did not realize that I was doing both the background on the same one. So this card, uh, this was the original card that we did at the in-person event using the everyday everyday skies everyday skies suite collection. So this, they got to make a shaker card. And so hopefully you were in town and got a chance to make those. We're going to be using the dies, but let me show you everything that belongs in the suite and what we're using today. We're using the Everyday Arches bundle. And so if you happen to have this, we're going to be using the Hello and Embrace the Journey. Now, the greeting for the inside could be anything you want. The greeting for the outside has to be able to fit right here. So whatever you have on hand, but if you have this, go ahead and grab the Everyday Arches bundle. We're also using the Bright Skies dies, and I used the clouds in the dies. This is in the annual catalog. It's on page 75, and it is part of the Encore selection. Then, now I want to show you the Designer Series paper. We did not use these in the original or in this card, but I just kind of want to show you what belongs in the suite. It's an online exclusive. This Designer Series paper is handmade. It's hand painted by an artist. And then, I mean, when you look at it, you could see the actual texture of the canvas that it was painted on. And so, I mean, this is stunning. So it depends on, how you want to hold it, the lining of the clouds, but the colors are so beautiful. And this one right here of the sunset just blows my mind. And so this is great. Now, if you don't want to use the skies, the background paper is a lot, the other side is great. Now, also part of this suite is the two-tone sparkle gems, but I wanted to incorporate the colors that we're focusing on with this card. So that's what we're doing. So grab your packet and I will show you what we have. Now, this is featuring Boho Blue, which is a color that is going to be on the last chance list pretty soon. Now, if you don't have Boho Blue, the Boho Blue, Copper Clay, Moody Mauve, Pebbled Path, and Wild Wheat, those are the colors that are going to be retiring. And those are in colors. This is the it's the coming of the second year, and so I find that they tend to run out. So this is Flirty Flamingo, and we have here Melon Mambo, and then we have Berry Burst. So I wanted to get colors that would kind of coordinate with each other. So that's what we're going to do. So what I wanted to do is just lay this down, and I'm going to put adhesive. Now I'm going to use Stamp and Seal. Now you don't have to use Stamp and Seal. You can use glue, but we are going to cut this. So just be aware of that. So don't put too much on there. Yeah, I'm not all that great with it getting, there's what I call glue boogers. So, new terminology, glue boogers. And so we'll just get rid of that. And then we can also use tear and tape. I didn't think of that. But the adhesive is going to stay with my paper because I am using the craft mat. And so it's not going to be sticking to itself. I mean, it has to stick to itself is what I'm saying. And then I'm just going to take this eraser and just get rid of any of the extra glue boogers, and we are good to go. Now, we're going to have to do some snipping of the colors. And so you want to, I'm just going to actually leave this over here. It has adhesive on it, so I just wanted to lift it up and just make sure it's not really stuck. All right, so we're going to use the clouds in just a moment. Kind of let's put our main piece together. So we have Boho Blue as our main card. And again, I kind of thought those kind of look like, they could look like clouds. And so that's the reason why I picked that embossing folder. And I just thought that that would be kind of fun because it's kind of new and I really like it. Okay, I mean, it just has great texture. All right, so we're going to put this on the front side. Now, I did kind of a larger border all the way around because I wanted the blue, the boho blue, to kind of pop out. All right, so then now we are going to put kind of our clouds together, and I just kind of want to figure out where I want to cut. Okay, so I'm not cutting yet, but I know where this cloud's gonna, or this cloud's gonna cover down here. So I am going to snip right there. Okay, and then this one, you can go as high as you want or as low as you want. I'm going to probably put mine about right there, okay? So then I'm going to snip that. And then I'm just going to, if you want, you could put that on the inside of the card. That could be a decoration for the bottom. I mean, don't throw it away, I guess, right? Let's just keep that. That was not an intention. That was not done in my original card. But you could take that and just put that in there. And that's going to go on the inside of the card. So we could put that in there while we're going at it. Okay. And this actually has the same border as the front white. And so now when you open up, you have that piece that you were going to originally throw away, but I mean, bring that in. Okay. So then now we're going to put this, we're going to put more adhesive because we didn't put any adhesive on the Flirty Flamingo. Or was that Clips of Coral? Flirty Flamingo. That's what it is. Sorry. All right. So then we're going to put that there. We're going to lay that down. We wanted to make sure that it's pretty well adhered. Okay. Now we're going to take the clouds, put them upside down, and we're going to get them some dimensionals. And so again, I'm going to take out my Take Your Pick tool. And we're just going to put one there and one there. So if you really like this boho blue, get the re-inker to the ink pad when you get the ink pad. If you already have it, get the re-inker. just so that once your ink pad starts to die off, you don't, I hate dry ink pads. I prefer mine to be juicy and ripe with color, because then you have a better stamped image. Okay, so then now we're going to take this and we're going to put that right there. And then we're going to take this one and we're going to put that right there. And then now, if you happen to have, oh yeah, the birds. If you happen to have the everyday arches, there are birds in there. And so I'm going to color mine with 2 markers. And one is Melon Mambo and one is Berry Burst. And I'm going to take the basic black, or sorry, Memento, and I am going to stamp hello on my Stampin' Pearson mat. And get that a good inked up image. And I'm going to push that down towards the bottom and to the left side, because I am just going to snip off. I wanted to give you enough color to play with for your greeting, okay? Just in case you did not have the hello and you wanted something different. Why does that look like it's really low? Okay, I might have squished it. Oh, I know why. It's because it's on my rainbow, my dot. Okay, so I'm actually going to just take my scissors. Actually, I have my little my cutter. So I'm just going to snip this. You can just use your scissors. I am, again, not very good with cutting straight lines. Now, it doesn't have to be straight. Ooh, I was almost going to chop off my L, but I want to just get it very close to the image. And you can do yours however you want. Again, we're going to put those on dimensionals. Just to, oops, stab and grab those, slight angle. And that is going to go down in the corner here. Now I'm going to put that off in over the blue a little bit, okay? And then, so we're going to stamp the greeting on the inside, and that's going to say embrace the journey. Now this card would be perfect for anybody who is graduating college, graduating high school, got a new job, found out that they're going to be parents for the first time. Anything. Somebody is dating after having a rough patch. Okay, so grab that Stampin' Pearson mat again. Get that image on the inside and allow that ink to transfer because it is photopolymer. Okay, so I'm going to close that ink pad up and we're going to use markers. And so I'm going to take the brush side, and now if you have another bird, go ahead and use it. If you have, say, like, you know what you could also do is do the ink pad and then, whoops, I just dropped my lid. All right. And then we're going to do Melon Mambo. So that was Berry Burst. But then we'll just huff on it. And then we're going to put those birds right there. And so they are taking on the colors that we have our rainbow in. Okay, so then now we're going to take the Wink of Stella and just do kind of the chunky parts of the birds, because it will bleed if you color over the lines. Okay, so there's that. All right. Then, now if you want, you could do the clouds. I'm going to do the chunky parts of the hello. My original card, I did the clouds. And, but if you want, you can do the embossed parts of the clouds. That would be kind of fun to highlight that. Like I said, it's your card. You do it however you want. If you want to do the rainbow, you can. I use that Wink of Stella on almost every card because life needs a little bit of glitter. Okay, so then now we're going to take those rhinestones. Now I used the markers. I used Flirty Flamingo and Melamambo and Berry Burst to color. Now, markers will not color your rhinestones because it's like water. It will just come right off. So we're going to put the large one. Okay, see if I can. I don't give myself enough to hold on to. All right, so we're going to, never mind. Guess I'm going to use my scissors. All right, so just, there we go. Oops, I just missed my adhesive. I left that on the card, but we're going to put it, we're picking it up and we're going to put that down in the corner. And then we're going to flip that over and put that down. So we're using the color of rhinestones that we used for the rainbow. So I thought that was just fun. So we're going to put that right down there. And then the last one, come on. There we go. And that is going to go on the other side of the cloud. I mean, and how simple is that? Very fun, very pretty, easy to duplicate. Hope you enjoyed this card. Thank you for hanging, and happy stamping.